I knew we was gonna have to talk about this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm building up here. We talk about pop culture, fashion, sometimes do reactions, and sometimes I vlog my life. Today we're doing none of those. I'm just doing a little life update Q&A, just talking to you guys. So I know y'all like get bored and y'all like do something while you're doing the Q&A, and it's just like, girl, I don't want to do that. Please let me exist as is, doing nothing. And then y'all probably wondering, like, this bitch look ugly. Yes, it's one of my many looks of me, okay? And this is the one that I just choose to be in all the time. I just not today, y'all. I just can't, like, mentally lately, like the last like 6 months, it's just been treacherous. I just can't grasp it. Really, like, that's really the honest to God truth. Like, I just can't grasp this shit. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on right now? Girl, I done had to deal with a death in the family in November, and then shortly after I started like really dating somebody, and then just in January we started to like have some issues, and in February he broke things off with me. So basically, like, between February and now, like, I've really been like just trying to process like all of my feelings and all of my emotions. You guys, if you guys saw the video, it's now privated because I don't really want to give him that space on my channel anymore. So that's why I privated the video. But if you saw the video before I privated, that's what I'm talking about. But that video wasn't even like the real shit. Like, I was really honestly still in denial and giving the benefit of the doubt. Now that it's been like 2 months afterwards, yeah, there's really nothing there anymore. There's really nothing there, like, honestly, because I tried to like reach back out and like really make amends before like I turned 20. That's also another thing, y'all. I just turned 20 yesterday. Woo! We 20, we licensed, we about to get a car. Like, bitch, girl, as much bad as it is, it's a lot of good going on. So I feel like devastated about a lot of stuff, because a lot of stuff did happen. I did take a lot of L's and a lot of losses, but it's also a lot of new gains that's coming in. So I'm not really too much concerned. I'm not like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, he broke things off of me, and just basically between March and April, like, I've just been like really just trying to figure me out and just really like get back to myself and really regulate my nervous system and really just like love on me, be graceful to me, be good to me. Like, I've really been trying to really do all of that, because it was hard. Like, January, it was going good in the first half, and then that second half, it just completely changed up. Like, he just completely changed up, and it was just like, what is going on? Like, I'm over here asking you, like, what's going on? You like, oh, nothing's going on. It's nothing. Everything's good. Everything's fine. You expect me to fucking believe that? And you moving all mad weird and shit? Like, what the fuck? Like, you not texting me back in an adequate time. I give time. Like, one thing about me, I'm patient as fuck. I'm a patient ass bitch. Like, it may not seem like I'm patient because of how I act and how I move and be like, I be so impulsive and loud and shit. But no, I'm a very patient ass bitch. And like, I will give you time to make your decision, because I'm an indecisive ass bitch and I don't like to be rushed on my decision. So what the fuck I look like rushing you on your decision, right? Right. So I gave this man so much time of my time, my energy. I gave so much. And when it came to him like texting, I'm like, okay, like, let me give it some time. Like, you know, I text him, he reads it immediately, but he does not respond. So I'm like, what's the purpose of reading a message if you're not gonna respond? Like, I get it, you be at work, you see your messages come through. Okay, just let the message come through and just clear the notification until you ready to reply. Don't read the message and then leave it on read for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours and then come back and be like, oh, my bad, I was busy. calling me on the phone acting like everything fucking normal. And then when I ask you what's wrong, you like, oh, it's nothing wrong. And then you turn around and you fucking break shit off with me at a Walmart parking lot after we just went out to dinner and everything was fucking normal. Then we was holding hands, we was kissing each other, we was doing the whole nine, and you literally broke up with me moments afterwards. You expect me for shit to be okay? You expect me to think that I did nothing wrong? Really? Now my question is, if you so quick to just dip, how many people did you do this to? If you just so quick, like if you know, like you so quick to just exit all out, how many people did you do this to? That's the real question. But that's not my question to answer. You know, it's between him, a guy, and his demons. Okay, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I am good. I truly am good. I just need time to just like really lick my wounds and pick myself back up. Because I know that like once I'm done, once I'm fully out of this will never ever happen again. I will never allow this to ever happen again. Ever. And y'all be like, oh, never say never. No, bitch, never. This will never fucking happen again. Ever. I will never, ever, ever, ever let this shit happen again. But anyway, let's get into these Q&A. Okay. Okay, so I had literally turned my fan on and like just put the camera next to the fan for like a little bit so it can cool down. So look, women in STEM, okay? Anyway, what's my favorite college class? I don't necessarily have like college classes. I just kind of like do my work and just like go about my day. So yeah, I'll say as of right now, my favorite college class, if we just have to put a class to it, it's me studying for my CompTIA certificate, my CompTIA A+ certificate. Bitch, CompTIA, if y'all don't know, you have to be a tech girly to really understand what CompTIA is. CompTIA is an industry standard certificate. It automatically puts you in like a different category for different tech positions. So a lot of like tech companies prefer that you have some sort of industry standard certificate, whether it's A+, CompTIA A+, Network Plus, Security Plus, Linux, Amazon Workshop, Cloud Azure, Google, no, that's not one. Is that a certificate? Google Cloud, there we go. Yeah, whether it's like they prefer that you have an industry standard certificate because that shows that you like have, you know your shit. That really shows like you know your shit, and also gives you like 1 year automatic 1 year IT technology experience. So you're able to apply to those entry-level jobs and you're more likely to get considered in the position than somebody who doesn't really have any certificates or somebody who just has their bachelor's degree. So with me in my college, like I'm getting my bachelor's degree and I'm getting some certificates on the back end too. So it's a lot of extra work, but it's definitely worth it in the end because baby, I'm looking to get in that $250K salary, that $300,000 salary in the next 5 to 10 years. So yeah, I'm trying to look comfortable in the next, 5 to 10 years, specifically 5. I'm trying to be 25, making $300,000, and then, $1 million off my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm trying to do. So anyway, yeah. I guess that'll be my favorite college class right now because I know, like, it takes hella work. And actually, I should be studying right now because I'm testing soon. I'm taking my test soon. So I should be studying. Like, I'm after this, like, I'm going hard. Like, because, I was kind of, like, checking it till for a couple days because it was my birthday. But then now I got to pick it back up. You know what I'm saying? I got to pick it back up. So I guess that would be my favorite college class right now because I know like the benefit of it in the long run. And if y'all hear somebody doing their lawn work, they're doing their lawn work, baby. It's getting hot. Folk grass gotta look good. I'm sorry, I can't control that. So I hope y'all can just hear me through that with my loud ass voice. But yeah, I say that's my favorite college class right now. Is the certificates that I'm getting because I know I can, like, even with that, I can apply that. So if I pass, which I know I'm gonna pass, girl. When I pass, I can apply that certificate right now as I speak. Like, I can apply that certificate after I pass and still be getting my degree at the same time. And then on top of that, when I do get a job, if the job offers tuition reimbursement, I can have my tuition paid for while I'm working, while I'm getting a check off this one certificate. You get what I'm saying? You get how it like it really sets you up for like success. So yeah, I guess that would be my favorite college class right now. Next question is, what's your comfort album? My comfort album right now recently has been, I have a few comfort albums, like albums that like I go through frequently. So I would say 333 by Tinashe, Thank You Next by Ariana Grande, Queen by Nicki Minaj, Clarity by Kim Petras. I feel like that's the album. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. I don't think that's the album name. I was just listening to the album. Yeah, it's called Clarity. Clarity by Kim Petras, like that's one of my all-time favorite albums. Every song on there, no skip. And then Over It by Summer Walker. That's like been on my rotation lately. And then a couple songs here and there, like I've been gagging to a little bit. But yeah, that's been my comfort albums lately. Next question is, any news on your hair business? Any new ideas? Actually, no news. I knew we was gonna have to talk about this. Y'all, the business flopped. It flopped because I honestly let it flop. I'm not the type of bitch that's gonna like play the blame game or like cry and like be like, oh, what was me, da da da. No, like I know what I did, and I didn't put any effort, any energy in. Like, also, it was becoming expensive, and I already have like expenses that I have to take care of, and it's like, damn, like I'm trying to like really invest in my hair business and really try to get that up and running. But it's like, if no one is purchasing, I can't make any money, and when I can't make any money on this, then like how am I gonna continue to invest money into this? Like I just don't want this. I didn't want the business to become a dumping ground for money, and the money ain't doing nothing, and it's just pissing. I'm just pissing away money. I don't want to do that. So I took a step back. This was also around the time I got into that relationship, and that kind of like fucked me up, because like things were going so good with me personally, and like I was going through my business, and then I just stopped it because I got into that, and I was putting like a lot of my focus and a lot of my energy into that, and I kind of like just stopped all the things that I was doing. I stopped YouTube, I stopped my business, I stopped kind of studying a little bit. So like I really had to like over the course of that, I just really had to like start to pick shit back up. So with the business, I stopped it because one, I saw myself going in a direction that I did not want to go into, and I also saw myself beginning to piss away money, and I was like, we can't piss away money like that. Like currently, Bonus by Billy is on the back burner, and I'm slowly picking it up. I just completed my business plan. I have a budget and everything set up and set out, and I know exactly what I'm going to purchase for the first 6 months to make sure the first 6 months to a year of Bonus by Billy is successful. I'm saving for that budget currently. My camera's dying. Great. So yeah, that's what it's looking like currently. So I kind of just put everything on the back burner when I was in that relationship, and honestly, that's what manipulators want you to do. That's what narcissists want you to do. They want you to throw away everything and be solely focused on them until they finish using you, and then they on to the next. So yeah, I fell for his trap, but I didn't fall deep enough. He didn't like that. I started clocking his shit real quick. And I'm only glad that it was 3 months and not a year. Because, bitch, if it was a year, oh, baby, I would be in prison right now. Anyway, yeah, so I put everything on the back burner. I put YouTube on the back burner. I put my business on the back burner. One, because it was becoming really expensive, and I just needed to kind of prioritize. Well, I prioritized that man, number one. Never, ever do that. Never do that. I regret doing that. Like, if I have to say I regret one thing, I regret prioritizing a guy over my business and my success and everything that I had going on. I regret that for sure, because imagine if I just continued to do what I did. Where would I be right now in my business? Where would I be right now in YouTube? Like, you know what I'm saying? If I just continued. But I didn't. But it's okay. It's all good. You learn, you live, you learn, and I'll never ever do that again. It was a lot. It was a lot of moving parts. I would say that, definitely. It was a lot of moving parts, because like I had to make sure my website was up and running. I had to make sure I had product. I had to make sure I had samples. I had to make sure, I had the the packaging, I had to make sure, okay, shipping and all of these things. And then on top of that, like, I had to get my priorities together for sure. I had to get my priorities together. I like, baby, I don't have no car. What do I look like starting a business and I don't have no car? Like, how am I going to ship my orders out? Like, how am I going to, you know, uh, go to the post office with these packages if I don't have no car, you know? Um, so that I kind of needed to like really establish myself before I could build another entity. You know what I'm saying? And a business, not me lopsided. And you know, like a business is an entity. A business is a baby. And it takes a lot to raise that baby and make that baby successful and make that baby good. A hair business, like, is one of the easiest businesses. Is so much information out there in starting a hair business, and you literally can just follow word for word, bar for bar, and have a successful hair business in a year. But it's also still a lot of work. I do have a lot going on. Like, I am in school. I'm studying for my CompTIA certificate. I'm trying to get a job to where I have like a little bit more money in my pocket. That way I'm able to invest a little bit more money into the business. That way, so like, you know, I just keep my lifestyle the same, keep how I'm living the same, but I have a little bit more money in my pocket to be able to do that a little more. So that's why I'm kind of like focused on that. And also I'm focused on like getting me a vehicle so I'm able to, you know, move around and, you know, do that and stuff. So yeah, girl, it's just a waiting game. I'm gonna continue to, you know, read over my business plan, make sure this is something that I want to do, pray on it. Obviously, I gotta pray on it for sure. That's a big thing. And yeah, that's where I'm at with it, honestly. That's where I'm at. The next question is travel vlogs. Where the hell I'm going? To work, to home, to sleep, to the refrigerator, to the bathroom. Y'all want to see that? Really? Um, I don't know. I don't plan on traveling anytime soon. Like I said, y'all, I'm really trying to get me a vehicle. That's really been my biggest like priority because I gotta be able to get around. I gotta be like the bus. Yes, we love her. She's a huge blessing, and I'm glad she's here. But y'all, I don't want to be on the bus time. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to like leave and go run errands and go to Target and do Target vlogs and do car vlogs and, you know, like do road trips. Like I want to be able to do like day trips. Like I go to, you know, a neighboring city and just, you know, spend the night there and like just explore the city for the day and just come back home. You know, I want to be able to do shit like that. And I can't do shit like that not having a car. That Uber is gonna be expensive, and I don't got time for that, you know. So I don't plan on traveling anytime soon. If I do travel, I'm either gonna be going to Atlanta or Houston to just see family. That's really it. But they planning on coming up here, so yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It really depends how my money looking and if I really want to go. If I really want to do something like that. Um, I'm not really a big traveler. Like I don't like the airport. Like it's so chaotic. It's so confusing. I'm a road trip girly down. Like I love a good road trip situation. I love it. I love the road trips. Like I love sightseeing, stopping at the gas station and seeing all the different things. I love driving all throughout the night and then watching the sunrise. I love that stuff. That stuff like itches a scratch in my brain and I just love it. I'm a road trip girly down. Like if I do want to do a trip, like I want to do an RV type trip. I want to do like a road trip, like something like that. Like I don't want to like catch a flight and then like dip, you know, because I just airports to me are so chaotic. So I like road trips. Like if I do a trip, it'll be a road trip, like a camping, like a glamping type vibe or like a cabin trip, like something like that. Like I'll definitely do something like that. We'll just see. We'll see how life is looking. You know, if it's meant for me to travel this year, it's meant for me to travel. I'm not really pushing to travel. Next question is, have you been into the makeup lately? I need to get back into it. Honestly, no. And this is what I needed to get into. I have not really just been in, I haven't really been creatively inclined, honestly. And that's why like I really kind of like let my business go and I really kind of let YouTube go and I really kind of let my makeup go. Like I really let like a lot of things go, because I really haven't been creatively inclined. Like I really haven't been inclined to create. I haven't been inclined to do pretty much anything but the basics. Like that's really it. Like shower, wash face, do hair, and go to sleep. That's really it. That's really it. I really have not been inclined to do much. So honestly, I am just gonna take the time to just like really get myself back to that and just stop worrying about the wrong shit. That's my problem too. I be worrying about the wrong shit too. So I'm gonna get back into it. I'm gonna get back into it definitely. I can't let these products sit and expire, baby. I done spent too much damn money on these products. So they gonna get used. Next question is, how's your mental? My mental it's been up and down a lot lately, especially since January. Like it's been up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's been a lot. I've been going through a lot mentally on my end, and then also, you know, the shit that happened between me and him. Like it's just been a lot. It's been a lot to deal with. It's been a lot to process. It's like grieving. And also on top of that, like I really didn't get a chance to grieve my sister. So like him breaking shit off with me was like the icing on the cake, bro. It just kind of like broke me a little bit. Like it really did, because it was just like, damn, like I just lost my sister, and now you just want to walk out my life. Like you really want to move like this right now? Like, bro, I'm in like the most vulnerable stage of my fucking life, and you want to do this right now when I need you the most? And like that's what people would do. People would like literally dip on you when you need them the most, because they can't handle it. And you know, out of respect, like what can I do for that? Like I can't like hold you by a leash and tell you to stay here. Like I can't fucking do that. It's your choice. Like, and at the end of the day, he's a fucking grown ass man, and he got shit that he needs to do. And if he feels like he want to deal and dip off into somebody else, great, go do that. If that's what makes you feel better, if that's what makes you sleep at night, and what makes you sleep at night is making me feel like I'm going crazy and shit, then fine, I'll be the crazy bitch for you. Okay, just know you never gonna ever get this shit again. You never gonna ever get me again. You never ever gonna find somebody else like me again, and you gonna wish you still had me. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But my mental, it's been a really up and down rocky road. I'm trying to, like I said, I keep saying like I gotta get back to me. I'm trying to get back to me. I'm trying not to like make the same mistakes I'd made before, which was trusting somebody too soon, throwing myself to somebody and stopping what I had going on for the sake of somebody else. I'm not finna do that. Like I'm picking everything that I dropped and stopped. I'm trying to pick back up and like, you know, do it little bit by little bit, you know. So yeah, it's been a lot. School has been a lot. And what's really been taking up the most of my brain space is really trying to establish myself. I'm really trying to get like trying to get my new vehicle, trying to get a job, a better paying job. Cause like, don't get me wrong, my job is cool. The coins is there, but it comes to a point where like I gotta grow. Like it comes to a point where like I gotta grow in my career. Next question is, are you in college? If not, are you going to college? Yes, I'm in college. I go to Western Governors University. It's an online accredited college. It's self-paced. And like I was explaining earlier, you do get industry standard certificates as you're going through your degree plan. And I chose that one because it was the most affordable college for me and my pockets. And number two, the fact that you get industry standard certificates as you're getting your degree. So as I'm getting my degree and as I gain these certificates, I can apply these certificates to these jobs and get me a little cute paying job. You know, I'm aiming for 60 to 65K a year job by the end of this year. Imagine how I'm gonna be at 25, 30 in my career, moving up the ranks. Baby, the possibilities are endless. Oh, and then they also ask, what major do you study? Like I said, I study cybersecurity and information assurance. Next question is, what's my daily routine? My daily routine is I wake up, I soak in the bed for like 2 or 3 hours, scroll through Instagram, then I turn on my TV, either the Housewives I'm watching or I'm watching YouTube, and then I finally feel like I have to pee. So I get up, I go to pee, and I go to the kitchen, find something to eat, I eat. Then I go back upstairs and I go back to sleep. And then I wake up and I study for a little bit. And then I go to work. And then I come home from work. That's really it. Y'all, my life is so sad. Yeah. My life is so sad, but like that's the reality of it. Like I don't be doing shit, y'all. I don't do shit. Like, and I'm okay with that. Like, I really feel like honestly, we be so caught up in like doing shit that we forget like the beauty of life is in the mundane. The beauty of life is when you're not doing anything. The truest of true luxury, in my opinion, is the fact that you get to wake up and you don't gotta do shit as soon as you wake up. You get to choose to do shit. Baby, that's a luxury of mine. And I'm happy I got that luxury. It's the fact that I'm able to wake up and not have to do shit if I don't want to do shit. I live for that. Okay, that is a luxury right there, bitch. And people don't realize that's a luxury. Like people be like, "Oh, you gotta wake up. You gotta get to. You gotta get to the grind. Oh yeah, I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I go work out and I manifest in my journal and I do my prayer, my morning prayers, and then I make my avocado toast and then I go to Target. Like they do their thing. They do their thing. And that's their thing. But I just feel like honestly the true luxury in life is the fact that you get to wake up and not have to do shit. That is a luxury right there. And I just feel like it's beauty in the fact that you don't gotta do shit. I really feel like it's beauty in the mundane. And I feel like a lot of people should get comfortable with not doing nothing. It's honestly not that bad, y'all. When you really like accept the fact that like, damn, I ain't really doing shit today. Okay. Life gets a lot easier. It really do. When you feel like you gotta pressure yourself to go do shit and get up and do shit, it makes it like harder. It makes it worse because it's like you really don't have to do it, you know? You at the end of the day, you have free will. You have free will. And don't get me wrong, like there's a time and a place for you to get up and get on your shit. But it's also a time and a place to relax too. And if you need to relax and you need to get your mental together, you gotta regulate your nervous system, you gotta build your confidence back up, you gotta cry, you gotta sulk, you gotta complain, you gotta bitch, you gotta moan, you gotta do whatever the fuck you gotta do to get yourself back to yourself. Do that shit. Do it and don't wait to do it. Don't feel guilty doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people be feeling guilty because they not doing nothing. And they gotta like they time is money and they wasting time, so that means they not making any money and they gotta figure out how to get their money. They gotta get their money up, and it's like, y'all relax. That money is gonna come. That money is there. What good does it do getting that money if your ass not gonna be here to enjoy that money? Cause your ass so damn tired. You done fucking work yourself to death. Now you can't enjoy your money. So like y'all gotta learn to take time and like really relax, really enjoy the mundane. You know, go cut your grass, and enjoy some fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Go sit outside, go walk outside, go cry. A lot of y'all need to go cry. It's okay to cry. You know, it's not. It's don't feel guilty to cry. Like lay in that bed, get your ass get in the bed, lay in the bed, sulk, rot in the bed. You know, I give myself at least like 3 times a month to rot in the bed. Next question is how you feeling about this Cardi era? Who? I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I don't really stud Cardi. I really have not been studying like music artists like that. I know Beyonce dropped, and I gotta get into Beyonce. I know Ariana Grande dropped. I gotta get into her. Billie Eilish finna drop her album. So I got some albums that I need to get into, and y'all, I promise y'all, I'm gonna get into them, y'all. Y'all, please work with me. Work with me, okay? But next question is, when are you traveling the vlogs? Like I said, y'all, I don't know. Everything is pretty much up in the air at this point. I got bigger fish to fry. And look, that got to get fried before I can go do extracurricular activities. Next question is, ever was interested in being an MUA? No, I was never interested in being an MUA. I was interested in being a hairstylist. That quickly fell through. So I was like, okay. But no, I wasn't interested in being an MUA. I was interested mainly, like, as far as makeup, I was interested in being like a beauty guru. Like I wanted to be like a Jeffree Star, Manny MUA, Laura Lee, Gabriel Zamora, Jackie Aina, Miss Rosh Posh, Shalom Black. Like, I really wanted to be one of the girls. Like, I was like, I had it made up in my mind, bitch. I'm gonna start my YouTube channel, get my 100,000 subscribers in first year, move to LA, network my ass off, become like the next Antonio Garza, next Emma Chamberlain, bitch. Like, really gag the girls on my shit. How naive was I? But yeah, I really wanted to be like one of them. Like, I really wanted to be like a beauty guru. Like, I really wanted to do it. I wanted to get like sent the PR packages and go to the brand events and go on the brand trips. Oh my god, the brand trips, bitch. I wanted to be a Tarte girl so bad. Okay, they was going to Bora Bora, Fiji, Dubai. Like, they was traveling. The girls was spending. Oh, I miss that era so much. Like, the gaudiness of it. Like, the girls was spending fuck you money. Okay, they were eating their big houses, their big rented mansions with their big giant walk-in closets, and they Birkins and they Balenciagas and their Chanels. And I wanted that life. I wanted that life so fucking bad for myself. I wanted that life so fucking bad. Next question is, how's 2024 going for you so far? Hopefully well. I would say it's good. It was a lot of good, but just as much good as it was a lot of bad too. I had to bite the bullet a lot of times. I had to deal with a lot mentally, emotionally, physically. I have a lot on my plate right now as it is. It's a lot. It's a lot, but I know it's a lot of good with it too. So I'm just like, okay, this is just like what comes with just the good shit, you know, like, you know how people, they be like, more money, more problems. That's how I feel right now. Like, I'm doing a little more. Now a little more shit want to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. So I know I'm able to like get through it. I'm able to push through it. Like, y'all, I'm able to do it. I know I can do it. That's one thing about me. I know I'm gonna be able to do it. That's why I'm like really not like pushing heavy for the business right now, because like I know when I do it, I'm gonna do it. You know, with YouTube, like I'm really not pressed for it, because like when I know when I'm gonna do it, and and the stars align, and it's time for me to do YouTube and really be successful at it. I know I'm gonna do it. You know, but right now, what's time for me is like really to focus on my education, really get them certifications in, so I can get that job, so I can get that money, so I'm able to like afford my life. And then, shit can start really playing out. Like, it really can start playing out. Like, y'all gotta trust me on this. Y'all gotta trust me. And I promise y'all, one thing I'm gonna do from now on is document it. I'm documenting all my shit from now on. I'm documenting it, because that's one thing I feel like y'all want to see. Y'all want to see like into my life. Y'all don't want to see all the perfect shit. Y'all don't want to see like at the end. Y'all want to see me go through it. Okay, so we gonna go through this shit together. We gonna go through this shit together, and y'all gonna learn from me. Y'all gonna learn from my mistakes, and y'all gonna learn what not to do. So yeah, like 2024 is going good, but it was also a lot of bad with it. I hope Q2 is even better than Q1, because Q1 was a shit show, baby. It was January, February, March. I'm just at this point, I'm just giving it to God and rolling with the punches. Okay. And that's what I've been doing. And that's honestly what's been working out for me. That's honestly what's been best for me at this point. Like, I've been rolling with the punches, and since then, shit has started to happen for me. Things that I've been wanting for a minute has just been happening. Like, it's just been like, so I know, like, okay, as long as I just continue to roll with the punches, do what I've been doing, and position myself, I noticed that that's also another thing, that it's not about like the plan necessarily. It's about how you position yourself. I had to be honest with my circumstances at that point. And I feel like that's what positioning yourself really means to me, honestly. It's like, you have to be honest with your circumstances, and you have to know how to go about it. Like, okay, so if I'm trying to start a business, and I'm trying to position myself to start a business, and I know I don't got no money to really start a business, and I really don't want to like go into debt trying to start a business. Okay, so what do I need to do? I need to take a step back. I need to stop business for a minute, finish that business plan, get that business plan together, and figure out a budget that works well for me and save towards that budget for the business. You get what I'm saying? That's what positioning yourself means. So that way, when it's time, you already got your ducks in a row and you're able to go beyond what you expected. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like lately I've been like positioning myself to go beyond in a lot of things. And it's y'all gotta trust me on this one, y'all. Y'all gotta trust me, y'all. It's gonna happen. I feel it. Like after this eclipse, like the eclipse, y'all, let's talk about the eclipse for a second. That was so crazy. And what's even crazier, it was on my birthday. The eclipse happened on my birthday, so that's how I know, like, it's gonna happen, y'all. It's gonna go down, bitch. It's y'all. Y'all not ready, bitch, because I'm not. Y'all not ready, bitch, because I'm not. Okay, look, it's finna happen, y'all. It's finna happen, y'all. We finna get out the mud. We finna get out the mud, y'all. Y'all invited to the backyard party at the mansion. Okay, y'all invited. Okay, whoever watches this video, y'all invited. I'll send y'all the deets in the DMs. But it's finna happen, y'all. It's finna happen. It's finna happen. It's finna happen. It's gonna happen. I feel it. I feel it. All of what I've been working towards, all the tears, all the stress, all the crying, all the sadness, all the work I've been putting in. It's finna happen. It's finna happen, y'all. And I'm just. But yeah, you guys, that concludes my video. I hope y'all sat through this, and I hope y'all gained some wisdom, some insight on my life. I do promise to document more things, especially like when I get my car, baby. The camera gonna be out. The camera's gonna be out this summer. Just wait, y'all. Just wait. I promise y'all. Trust me on it. Trust me on it. But anyway, I hope y'all gained some insight into my life. I hope y'all gained some like advice. I hope I done, gave y'all the word. Learn a couple lessons from me. Y'all got some good advice from me. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you haven't already, so make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the post notifications down below, and also make sure you guys follow me on all of my social medias that we put up here. They'll be linked down below. But yeah, you guys. Bye.